A married police inspector decided to spice up his on-duty activities. In a moment of sheer brilliance, he left his police radio on while getting frisky with a fellow officer on duty. Oh yes, folks, the drama unfolds. Meet Darren Lane, the officer in question. The stage was set at his colleague's home for some adult playtime, with his trusty radio placed nonchalantly on the bedside table like it was part of the kinky decor, because nothing says law enforcement like romantic radio background music. And oh, the messages he sent. After one rendezvous, he couldn't help but text his partner in crime, "That's the baddest thing I've ever done, XXX. The thrill of breaking the rules while breaking a sweat. Apparently, his choice of words was just as daring as his extracurricular activities. But wait, there's more. Our daring inspector didn't stop at just words. He went the extra mile, or should we say inches, by sending explicit snapshots of his anatomy and even a personalized video showcasing his unique talents. Talk about dedication to the job. Now, you might wonder, how did our hero find the time for all these escapades? Well, it turns out that Inspector Lane, in between solving mysteries and exploring forbidden territories, managed to squeeze in not one, but 2 romps at his colleague's humble abode, all while supposedly on duty. He stands accused of making 2 covert visits to the woman's house for some on-the-clock romance. He's facing a disciplinary panel, and if proven guilty, Inspector Lane, who's juggling a marriage and kids, might find himself kicked out of the force faster than you can say undercover operation gone wrong. Our gripping tale began in 2018 when Inspector Lane and the mystery woman, who shall remain nameless like a true detective story, met. Picture this, a match made in the office. She worked directly with the police while he was busy chasing missing persons. The sweet scent of bureaucratic love. Fast forward to 2020, and their friendship took a flirtatious turn, exchanging messages that could make even the most seasoned romantic blush. By 2021, their relationship had blossomed into a full-fledged romance, complete with rendezvous at the woman's house several times a week. On April 9th, Inspector Lane allegedly upped the ante by sending a genital selfie while on duty. Talk about dedication to the job. 2 days later, he visited her house, claiming he was on a Wi-Fi-enabled police mission. She, however, testified that they were in the throes of passion for most of his visit. Here's the kicker. On June 4th, when Inspector Lane, in a feat that rivals any Netflix binge, spent over 6 hours at her house, multitasking between police work on his laptop and, well, less official activities in bed. But wait, there's more. On June 8th, he sent her another explicit package, a photo of his private investigator and a video of his solo act. In his defense, Inspector Lane claimed that before this escapade, his marriage was on the rocks. According to him, the woman offered him the attention, care, and love that were lacking elsewhere. The classic "I cheated because my marriage needed CPR" excuse. However, Inspector Lane vehemently denied the April and June escapades, asserting that their first intimate encounter happened on May the 4th, because, of course, he's a Star Wars fan. The panel chair even quipped, "As in May the 4th be with you?" To which our protagonist replied with a proud yes. Inspector Lane continued to deny any wrongdoing on June 4th, insisting he spent his time diligently working. The woman, however, painted a different picture, revealing that the police video provided an unintentional soundtrack to their amorous activities. In a shocking turn of events, the woman allegedly called Inspector Lane's wife, who also worked for the police, spilled the beans about their affair. The inspector, maintaining his innocence, declared, "There was no sexual contact. I've never had sex on duty or any sexual contact on duty." In a dramatic twist, he proclaimed his undying commitment to his job, despite the affair being a rather peculiar way of expressing that love. The saga continues, with Inspector Lane desperately trying to salvage his career in a tale that's equal parts scandalous and strangely comedic. This man dated a woman with BBL and could not believe how bad she smelt because of her BBL. Check out this video to find out why.